So there was a question on page 250, number 9. This one, we're using the scatter plot. We're going to use these points, so that's the division between the 2 points. To write a slope-intercept form of an equation for the line of fit. The line of fit is the best line that goes through those dots. It predicts the trend. So these are the years since 2000, and this is number 6 is what the points they're using for this. Now you can use any points really that you want to, but they chose these because the 6 and the 10 for the x-axis line up pretty well with the x-axis. So we need to find the slope. Remember, the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and those points are right on that line, so these are great points to pick. So to figure out the slope of that line, you're going to plug in your numbers, plug in your y values, 71,080 minus 70,183. Divide that by 10 minus 6. So the slope of this is 224.25, or you could do 897 over 4, but since this turns into a decimal that does not repeat, we're just going to use that number. Okay, so we have the slope. So far we know the equation of this line is y equals 224.25 x, but we need that y-intercept, so we're going to use the point slope form to figure out the rest of it. So this is y minus y1 equals the slope, 224.25 times x. Oh, I was going to write just the slope for you here. Just the general form first, x minus x1. So we'll plug in what we know. You can pick whichever one you want to use for this. I'm going to use the first one. So this is y minus 70,183 equals the slope, 224.25 times x minus 6. So we're going to distribute, so y minus 70,183, going to leave that alone for right now. Distribute this, minus, I'm going to have to multiply this and get 1,345. And then from here you're going to add 70,183 to both sides. I'm not going to add it to the x term, just add it to the number, 183. So when I do this, 70183, I get y equals 224.25x plus 68,837.5. So that's the equation of the line. So it looks like weird numbers, but that's okay. We'll just work with those. So I'm going to move this over here. So y equals 224.25x plus 68,837.5. So that's part A. Then it says to predict the average attendance at a game in 2025. Well, let's look at what they've done. These are years since 2000, so this is really 2005. This would be 2009 and 12. So since the x value in this, we chose to just use these numbers, like 6 instead of 2006. We want to know the average attendance, which is the y value. We know that x is 25, that's the year since the year 2000, but now we've got to figure out what y is. Well, we have an equation up here now. We can figure out y for the x value. So you take this 224.25, plug in the 25, add 68,837.5 to it, and when you're all done with that, you will get the answer for the average attendance in 2025. So now you can predict. There you go.